Hey everybody, this is MJ. We just finished up the regionals in Edmonton, and she's going to be doing a deck profile for us for the TikTok channel Gary Moto. So I'll hand it over to you.
All right, I got sixth place today playing Sword Soul.
Yeah. So sixth place. What were your matchups?
Oh, I have it all written down. It was all over the place.
Yeah.
Dinosaur, Nathmech, Sprite, Scareclaw, Lab, Kashtira.
Yeah.
Another one I can't remember.
So basically everything that's on the meta right now.
I had to use the whole deck.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Well, let's get into it.
Yeah, so we start with 3 Ecclesia.
3 Ecclesia, yeah.
Yeah. Just always good to have.
Yeah.
Even when going first, you lone fire with it.
Yeah, such a good startup.
3 Moye.
Moye,
Let's
3 of them.
Moye, 3 Longwon, and 2 Taya.
Okay. So pretty standard Sword Soul package
Pretty
then,
standard ratios. I've experimented with 1 Taya, 1 Summit.
Yeah.
Because having the Reborn for follow-up is actually really good.
Yeah.
I liked 2 Taya today more though, but I have definitely played that and seen it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Onto the 10 years. 3 Ashina, 2 Vishuddha, 2 Idhara, and a Shatana.
Okay, so 3, 2, 2, and 1.
3, 2, 2, 1. I actually normally play Mapura instead of Shatana.
Okay.
Because I like it being non-water, so when I synchro into Voxia, I have 2 attributes for 2 shuffles. But I decided to go with Shatana this time. I figured if I ever have Voxia, I can just pop a monk, and Shatana counts as a second destruction anyways.
Yeah, and that'll kind of get you your time matches, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did miss having the different attribute for double Voxia, shuffle 4, but Shatana came up quite a lot actually. Helped me survive an access code.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah.
I didn't survive a single access code today.
Just monk on board, Shatana engrave. They have to pop it or attack it, and then you clear the access code.
Perfect.
Moving on to the last monster, 3 Ash.
Yep.
Just good against a lot of things.
Yeah, Ash is a staple.
Yeah. Onto the spells, we have 3 Emergence.
Okay.
And 3 Dragon Circle.
Oh.
Usually I would play 3 Vishuddha, 3 Idhara.
Yeah.
But I was told to expect a lot of imperms today, and I did get impermed a lot, so I'm really glad I had this. If you summon Moye and they imperm and you have this in hand, you just go all the way off. There's nothing to stop you.
Yeah.
It's 3 more Rotas if you need it, and I'm fine playing 2 of each of those Tenyis because I have more ways to access them now.
Perfect.
It makes the 2 Tenyi combo way more live.
Nice.
2 Desires, of course.
Oh yeah.
Staple in Sword Soul. Should be a staple in more decks.
Right.
It's just Pot of Greed.
And why is it limited to 2? Put it back to 3.
I would only play 2 anyways, because I cope like that. 3 Triple Tack and 3 Book of Moon.
Nice.
The idea going into this was to have a lot of cards that were really good going first and going second.
Mm-hmm.
If they hand trap me, I can talents. If I'm going second, this breaks boards, this is interruption.
Yeah.
Whether I go first or second, I'm always going to have every card live.
Yeah.
So I'm really optimizing for those game 1s. That way when I go into game 2s, most of my side deck is for going second, and I have 3 more cards for going first.
Perfect.
So if I win game 1, most of my side is for going second. That's the plan.
Yeah.
I never got to use talents going first a single time today. It was only Imperm, not a single Ash, Veiler, anything else.
Yeah. That's funny because all my matchups I wasn't able to bust off a triple tack just once.
Yeah, I kept drawing like multiples and they wouldn't have anything.
Yeah.
Finally, 1 Blackout, 3 Imperm.
Perfect. Yeah, Blackout's still best to run out of 1, eh?
Yeah, it's a good thing to keep in deck because you can banish it with Chi-Shao to get an extra token, which does come up in a lot of lines. But more importantly, just having the Icarus attack against a lot of like It's great against Sprite because it actually removes them from the field. It's great against a lot of back row decks, which are quite strong right now. It's good to have more outs to back row in the main if you can do it in engine.
Yeah. Did you go against any trap tricks today, or?
No trap tricks, but I did play Lab.
Oh yeah, Labyrinth, yeah.
We'll go side deck next.
Okay.
1 Feather Duster, 2 Storm. This was 3 Storm before, but my buddy Goat told me to switch it out so that I had more versatility with siding. I think it was a good idea, though I never saw the Duster anyways. 2 Kurikara, 2 Bell, 2 Gamma Seal.
How do you like the Gamma Seal?
I never saw it today, but I like it a lot as just basically 4 Kurikara without being limited to only doing it once.
Yeah.
Gamma Seal is honestly, I might want to play more in this deck. It's really good to Kaiju and then Vishuda bounce it. You just have it for next turn, or you can just Kaiju a second thing. Bell is here for Sprite on the double cross, stop Ibli. Math Mech has been my biggest concern. I lose most of my matches to Math Mech. So this stops the Super Factorial. If I go against Branded, it's you either hit the trap so you don't get Gimmick Puppet locked, or you hit the first dragon they summon so they stop fusing. It's basically more copies of Ash. All of these were really good. I wish I could play more. And then finally, for the rest of the side, we have 3 Evenly. Just great to see.
Staple.
Yeah. And 3 Anti-Spell. My going first card of choice.
Oh, sweet. Anti-Spell Fragrance, or?
Yeah, Anti-Spell Fragrance.
Yeah.
I thought about playing D-Barrier before, but I did a whole breakdown in my head of what matchups it beats and which ones it doesn't.
Yeah.
And Anti-Spell covers all the same matchups and more.
Yeah.
So it's honestly better than D-Barrier in my opinion. Great things you can do with Anti-Spell. You can Baron pop your own spell if you need spell cards.
Yeah.
If they set a card in the same column as your anti-spell, you can read its imperm, Baron pop it before it gets back to their turn.
Oh, sweet.
Vishuda bounce it before it gets back to them. Boxia
So a
shuffle
lot
2
of
spells.
options and interaction.
They set a lot of back row to go for next turn, and you can put it all back where they can't use it still.
Yeah.
It just shuts them out of the game completely. Always good to see.
Yeah.
Finally, for the extra deck, got my tokens. 2 Chi-Shao and a Draco Berserker. Berserker's not that great, but you need to run it for Shaman because you're locked into 10 Yi effects. Cheng-Ying, Qixing, and Baron. Barely went into Cheng-Ying at all. Love going into Qixing. It's just 2 interruptions, even if I'm not getting the draw. Usually if they have a field spell like Kashtira, you can hit the field spell and then still have an extra interruption, where with Baron, at least game 1, you would just hit the field spell anyways, and then you're out of interruptions. Baron better going in game 2 and 3, you can hit the Eclipses, the Evenlies, the Storms, and if you have anti-spell, you just protect the anti-spell. Double Boxia and a Yazi and a Chaofeng. I never got to make Chaofeng today. I wish I did. It's really good against Math Mech, Sprite, even Branded. Locking them out of light effects puts them in really awkward spots. And just getting the extra pops, having a 9 to go into is really good, especially because I'm on triple tack. If you steal an 8, you need something to do with it. 1 Dragite as well for back row decks. I'm not on Nib, but you can activate it to bluff Nib.
Yeah.
And if they have an interruption, they probably have to spend it there. Finally, 2 Monk and a Shaman, very standard, and Donner.
Nice.
Donner is here for the triple tax steals and for the Kurikara.
Yeah.
You want something to do with them besides just keeping them on board and getting rid of them at the end phase. Donner plus those plus anything makes Donner. She trades for an extra pop on top of that, and because she pops herself, now your board is clear for 10 Ys.
Nice. Well, MJ, thank you so much, and you made it into the top 6. How do you feel about topping in your? How many regionals have you done?
This is my 2nd regional.
And you're already in the top 6.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Thank you so much for doing a video for Gary Moto. And any shout outs for you?
Shouts out to my wife, Hal.
Yeah.
Helped me a lot with just staying confident throughout the whole thing. Shouts out to Common Box, great locals. Everyone there loves it. We all rep the sticker.
Yeah, we went and played it. Matt and I went and played yesterday there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Goat for helping me test a rad goat. And shouts out to the Rogues server. Just fun alt format server. Everyone there is great.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, MJ.
Thank you.